What's going on, Star Citizen fans? It's your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one. So I just wanted to do a quick little video about what we're expecting in 2026, and I just kind of put a few ships to compare them to. Really and truly, the ones that are coming that we know of, right? I'm still holding out that Ironclad is going to drop this year, but I know it's not, so it's whatever. So the Ironclad is going to drop, the Raylan is going to drop, and then the RSI Galaxy is going to drop. And this is stuff we already know. So I kind of put ships that are kind of comparable to them, so you can kind of get just a sense of the size and what you're looking at. So, and of course, you know, the improvements or the upscaling for the cargo that they decided to do for these ships. So starting out with my favorite, and the one I am very excited for, is the is the Drake Ironclad. So this particular ship, just to do a quick overview, has a assault version that also had a cargo increase. I think its cargo increase is basically what this ship was originally at max cargo. So I do believe that's like 1,500. The base Ironclad, which is the one I have, which is this one, has been upped to 2,204 SEU. This is huge. This is one of the bigger haulers that is basically where all the cargo is internal. I am thrilled for this ship, and I'm glad that they were able to work out where they were able to add more cargo space, because they said they had to move some ladders or something. So this is currently one of the next bigger ones that they have coming in the game. And just for a size comparison, if you look at the Drake Ironclad compared to the Hull C, where the Hull C, it does a little more than double the cargo space, cargo capacity rather. However, with the Hull C, obviously all of that stuff is exposed on the outside. And in this game, if you ever talk with me about the ships and how they're different, I'm going to always be pro give and take, right? So with the Hull C, it's literally just expanded panels that allows for a lot more cargo to be put on. But also the trade-off is that it has your cargo super exposed for snatching and other things like that. For instance, if let's say I'm in the Ironclad and I'm rolling up, or we, disable the Hull C, I'm going to use the tractor beams that are on the Ironclad, open up the top door, and just start yanking cargo off. That's what I'm going to do. So, but rather with the Ironclad, it's all internal. It may be half the size, but it's all internal. And it's supposed to be a little bit more armored, so we'll see how that's going to work out. So this is one of the anticipated ships for 26. I know lots of people are excited for it. It also has the module that comes apart from the main base of the ship. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to all the different ways that people are going to use this ship in the verse, including myself. But we'll see once we get there. So the next on the list is the Raylan. The Raylan, as they spoke about on one of the Inside Star Citizens, they said that the Raylan is getting more cargo space, which is 640 SEU. And they said somehow they're going to still allow for the triangle bits on the outside to be there, to still make it look closer to the concept, which I think is super great that they're really trying to make that work. With grab tech technology that GetTac has, it'll work, and I'm pretty sure it'll look dope. But that has a 640 SEU cargo space. Now, in my opinion, its competitor would be the Hull B. Now, the difference between the two ships, obviously you can tell the size. The Hull B is a one-man job. This is a ship that I want. I'm looking forward to both these ships are coming in 2026. I'm looking forward to the whole B. Sure, the Raylan is dope. It's a dope ship. However, the Raylan is a multi-crew ship versus the whole B, which is a numero uno ship. 512 SCU, just you, with with all the exterior cargo bits, but it's just you. You're gonna use probably the same things that the whole C uses for loading and unloading cargo. Probably those little green cube things you got to fly into to load the cargo. Versus the Raylan, which probably is going to need at least 2, maybe 4 people. I'm not too sure, but I doubt it's something you can. You can solo anything. Will it be effective? Probably not. I'm personally, my win on this is the whole B. I'm looking forward to this. I will see what I can melt, but more than likely, if I don't find anything I want to melt, I'm still gonna grab it. I love the size of this ship. I love that I can still snag 512 SCU by myself. I'm there for it. So moving right along to the next ship that will be at next year's IAE. The one, the only, the glorious Galaxy. RSI Galaxy. So, the RSI Galaxy is a huge ship, and it actually has a few different functions. It actually will come with modules, or there will be modules for it. I would imagine at this point CIG's learned their lesson about trying to make modules purchasable. If they wanted to do like a special module for certain ships, would I be opposed to that one being for sale? Maybe not. But I think for the base ship, there should be some base modules that should just come with it. Like, kind of like a car dealership. You may get a bunch of options for a vehicle, but there might be a higher special trim that you would have to pay extra for. So, anywho, but this ship in comparison is the Perseus. So, if you look at them side by side, they look pretty similar. Although, just from looking at it, I really feel like the Galaxy is a bit wider. But this is probably the closest thing to it. Now, I know for a fact that it has the 4 size 4s on it. It's not a combat ship. It has 3 modules. I'm gonna play a video here in a second so we can see what that is, and then get an idea of what it is. But I wanted to have something to compare it to, and the RSI Perseus, RSI is the space Dorito galore here. You can kind of get a gander about what you're looking at. Now, I do love the fact that the RSI Galaxy has a small little hangar that you can fly like a Pisces out of, which I think is super awesome. Just kind of gives that home base type of feel where the crew orbits the planet. You have a landing party, gets in a Perseus, takes off, goes to the planet, does their business, come back up in the ship, and bounces. Like I love that aspect of it. So, but this is coming in at IAE in 2026. So I'm looking forward to it. I don't have this. I don't want it. It's not my thing. Some of my org mates do have it, so they will be bringing that up whenever we get closer to next year's IAE, which, as fast as this one came, I know we'll just be there pretty quickly. So, and of course there's other stuff coming in 2026. I think they said there's like 20 some or 50 some ships that are supposed to be coming. I have no idea. But I know something between 20 and 50, something like that. Like vehicles are supposed to be coming. I think it's just really cool. But I'm not too concerned about it. Like I said, the Galaxy, Hobie, yay! The Raylan, I love it, but I'm not in the mood to have another ship that requires people. My Ironclad, I can do it by myself. I mean, I could do it with a crew, but it's minimum crew 1. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to go ahead and look at the video for the Galaxy when it's talking about the modules, and we're going to go from there. So let's go here. Here it is.
So the 3 modules that are available are a cargo module, which increases the cargo capacity of the ship significantly.
So again, and there's like I'm sensing a lot of theme for CIG for 2026. It looks like we're getting, they're focusing a lot on cargo, which, and this is just a prediction, I think they're going to complete Nyx before IAE of next year with the planets and everything, but and then that's going to lead me to think that they're going to release Castra next on the list. Could you imagine if we got Castra the next year? Because they got the whole Planet Genesis thing going on. So guys, just imagine if Castra comes next year around the same time, like around CitizenCon, like that is so awesome. That's going to take interstellar hauling to another level. Having 4-star systems, that would be fabulous. If CIG, you guys really want to bring this game to a great place, obviously with the size all the bugs and having a foundation coding so that we can stop with all the cracked out stuff that happens every time you drop a patch. But if you really want to elevate this game, complete Nyx before CitizenCon, and then bring Castra as well. Bring Castra, that will be amazing, and Terra Last. And I think that would be super great. Plenty of interstellar, plenty of stuff that makes cargo just there's so many possibilities. I'm here for it. So let's move on to the next module.
There's a refinery module, which it's got a sweet mechanism with the underneath where the cargo ramp opens, and we've got the saddlebag deposit. So this thing's going to work really well with something like a prospector. And then
in one of the photos, it shows what they're talking about. And actually, what? I'm just going to quickly take a gander, see if I can find it. Go to our side. Phenomena. No, I'm just kidding. So, because they had a photo of what they're talking about with the prospector and the saddlebags coming at the bottom of it. There's that. Bam. And I just kind of want to show what that looks like. So here we go. So let's go to the next. I mean, this ship looks cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. But yeah, bam, there it is. Right there. Saddlebags, I guess, have some sort of tractor beam. It goes up, connects to the refinery module, and then boom skis. It does the refining on the Galaxy, and this would be good again for orgs that want to have like an operation. Have two, as like in the picture, have 2 prospectors mining and stuff. Rinse and repeat till the processing is, there's no either. I'm depending on how the processing works. So my assumption is it's going to process it, and then it's going to spit out boxes of processed ore. So you basically will just keep doing it until your cargo hold's full, or until you have another ship that does cargo and takes the cargo, and you just keep the operation going out in the asteroid belts or wherever you're mining for. But it's a good team play to really get a payday done. I think that's amazing. I think it's amazing. So we're just gonna go through the rest of the pictures because I think the ship looks cool. Again, it's not my thing. Right here you see, let me move this over a little bit because I know it's a little hard to see. But right here on the corner, these are the 2 size 4s, and it's on the same side. I want to say there is another gun somewhere on the ship. I'm just not sure where it is. I like these little art pictures. They're really cool. So it's got like a bridge, almost like the Perseus, but it's more forward facing. Here's a quick little, like it's in combat. Oh, so it's at the bottom. There we are. So I do believe, I knew we had like 3 places, but I wasn't sure. So these are all remote turrets. I'm pretty sure the pilot will be able to probably fire the 4 size 4s, more than likely, and the co-pilot will probably get that one under it. I'd be pretty interested to see how it flies, what its maneuverability is for a ship of its size. But yeah, as I said, you can see right here, size 4, probably size 4, and then the bottom one's size 4. So 6 size 4s, I'm predicting. It's a pretty ship, you know, no doubts. Here's where it's like the cargo portion of it. So it has like a little, I guess, rail that can do the cargo. And then there's the other one that we're about to get to. It's probably the medical pod. That's the refinery pod. And then that's what I said, there's a little hangar in the back. I think I will say, just for that alone, I love that ship. Again, I don't really want to get the same ship that everyone else has in my organization, but alone, that is cool. But as we've seen with the Ironclad, I'm pretty sure I can do the same thing from my Ironclad. So, but I just like the fact that it's in the back of the ship. I think that's so neat. It's a really cool little addition. I love what CIG was doing with that. So, yeah, great design in my opinion. So let's go back to the video so we can hearing the last bit we were talking about.
And then the last one is a medical module.
The medical module is split into 2 halves. So in the very center, there's a lift that'll bring you up. So if there's anyone injured in a vehicle, you can get them straight into the actual medical wings. Alternatively, you can use the hangar at the back to fly someone in and unload them into the hangar.
All right, so backing up, they said there's a device or some way that you can get them into the wing, I guess from the bottom. Maybe the floor opens up, but obviously the drone beds don't work, so that's not happening. So I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do. I mean, if they even just let the bottom floor open up, as with engineering now, that would decompress the room. But I mean, I'm not opposed to it, you know, but I'm curious what they're gonna do regarding that, since that's what they concepted. But as you can see right here, it looks like you have 2 beds on one side, 3 on the other. It looks like a tier 1, so I'm assuming the ones on this side are tier 3s, and the ones over there are tier 2s, and then of course this one in the corner right there is tier 1. But I mean, that's cool for a medical ship. That's pretty gnarly. I mean, I think that module is pretty sweet for that. But I love how it has possibilities: cargo, refinery, medical, and then of course there was the talk about the base building, but I'm not sure it really makes sense to do it. I don't know, but I think for what it is, it's gonna be a pretty cool ship. So let's see.
Actual galaxy. Inside the actual medical wing, you have an assortment of different tiered med beds for whatever injury.
Just what I was saying.
Sustained. Although it's been a while since we've showed off a modular ship or released any new ships that were modular, it isn't something that we want to move away from. Modular ships have a unique place.
Okay, so he's just gonna go on and on about modular ship, blah blah blah, all that good jazz. So, so yeah, these are the 3 or 4 ships rather that I'm most excited about. Yes, they got other ships coming in or other vehicles. They have the I guess I keep forgetting. They call it the Spartan, or Atlas, whatever, vehicle that's basically like the Clipper that has a medical bed. It also has a crafting table on it. The MT whatever it is for crafting, meh. So I mean, there are a couple other ships coming through, but these are the 4 I'm most excited about. RSI Galaxy, Hull B, Raylan, Ironclad. Ironclad is obviously the number 1 I'm happy about. I hope they don't make me wait till not Drake Defense, because they don't do that no more, but you know, the one in May, the ship sale in May. I hope I don't have to make me wait for that. So, but that's all I got today. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick video, just kind of just outlining some of those updates and what, you know, they kind of compare to. But as always, you guys, it's your boy Raptor Spiritus. You guys stay safe out there, and I hopefully will see you guys in the verse.